Hey, yo, whoa, we are back with another one. Anstey's Opinion, the show about everything and nothing at all, where I, Ski, go over our everyday, whatnot in our life, give my opinion on things that's happening in the world, people. It's this show about everything and nothing at all. It's your gracious and humble host. Boom. We back, y'all. So, today, what are we gonna speak on? I don't know. I'm trying to get a couple of videos out this week, before this week is out, which means before Friday. So, well, on Friday, however. Today's show shall be about Damon Dash and Killer Camron Giles. But boom, I told you guys, right? When Kevin had come up in there and speak to him on TalkWithFlee, he showed us over there on Revolt. Go check out TalkWithFlee, you guys. Very dope show. I'm gonna say, I told you guys then that this is gonna give Dane 2 weeks worth of content, right? Get out there and say what he said. I already see. Dan has been on 2 different shows popping his ish. You know how he do, people. He been popping his ish, right? So Dan said, Camron, you gonna talk ish about him? We gonna see about that, people. We gonna see about that. Dan is not feeling it, right? So bam, and you got Cam, these dudes, Harlem legends, you guys, I'm gonna say, right? I'll say, these people are professional baggers, right? Professional snappers. So we should have known that this was gonna be very entertaining, people. And it has been so far. And we're gonna see how long this is gonna go back and forth, right? So I'm gonna speak on it today because I've seen a couple of clips. I would say that's been very hilarious. And we're gonna go through a few of them, and Ski gonna give you his opinion on what he think what is what, right? So what he think. And I think is we're gonna check out a clip, right? From Dang Dad. Dang is on a show doing an interview. It's escaping me the name of the show. I will get a chance to say it, but you guys can go check out the whole interview there. Before this video is over, I'm gonna give you the name of that show. But here's a clip from that show of Dang speaking on Camron and what's cracking. Catch your clip.
I can really clearly say you. The last 5 years they were loose. I couldn't say and I thought they'd fall out. If you got Chief, you better shut the up. All right, Camron or Fredo, your teeth are cheap. Your dentist played you. Your new name is Cheap Teeth, not Cheap Keith or Chief Keith. It's Cheap Teeth, and it's not fly. And those suits are funny that you're wearing. They're like old school Steve Harvey suits. And also, I want one question. Is 50 Cent the fly nigga? Cause he's the worst dressed. Let's talk about that. But he can't be doing that himself. Somebody playing with him. Cause those suits are like laughable, right? And they fit crazy paws. I'm like, yo, I thought this nigga was getting money. Nobody ever said, yo, I want to get that fit. That sort of shit. This nigga even dressed his car nigga.
Dang, this dude is hilarious, people. Did y'all not hear this dude? I told y'all he was coming. He was upset about that man asked Kevin Hart about him, right? So as you can see in the clip, Dan comes in strong with it. Came in with something that was so hilarious. He said, I couldn't clearly say F you. Because my team been losing for the last 5 years. Don't start. Don't not start no conversation like that, man. And then you had the nerve to talk about his team being cheap. Your team been all over the place. So I'm gonna say he probably shouldn't have started with that, and I think that he shouldn't have been talking about Cam's teeth. Cam's teeth is in place. Set. What is going on with yours, though, Playboy? But anyway, that's neither here nor there, people. Dang continues on his tangent, you know. Then he started talking about his suits, the way that Cam is dressing, right? He said that the suits look, you know, really messed up, and he tried to even throw 50 in there. Is 50 like the best dressed suit? It's a right plan with him. So they trying to crack on how Cam's dressing. Right? I think Cam should look snazzy on him, you know. But he's not liking it, you know. Like I said, these old school, original Harlem, you know, go-getters, snappers, you know. So Dang is a plan. But what I would say is, it's sad to hear an almost 60-year-old man talk the way that Dang's talking, right? And I know they back and they snapping and going back and forth. But do he not see that he is playing himself? And I don't understand how, you know, the people around him are allowing him to do this. Don't allow this man to sabotage his own situation, because right now, from what I can see, that's what brother's doing. The brother is sabotaging himself. And he's making himself look ridiculous with all of these windows about this and that, the way he's coming back, right? So he's not even coming back in a way of somebody who is of age, who's been around the block and should understand and know when someone's baiting you, right? That was bait. I will say that Camron did bait that man into jumping out there. And I'm gonna say it may have something to do with content. I don't know if I like the show, but I don't know if the numbers are faring well with him. So he has to come up with something to bring more traction or more views, more eyes to that show, you know. And I'm gonna say that I guess corporately it's not. So he's coming up with intuitive things to do, to come up with, to bring eyeballs to it. And this is one of them. It worked. He got us, people. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna cut the clip of Talk with Flea, you know, Cam's show. And Cam give a response to Dang talking about his teeth, his cheap teeth. And, you know, he's gonna break down what he feels. So let's check out this clip, people. I shall return.
But for me, I think Sid hit the nail on the head. For me, this is fun. He looks emotional and mad. I'm not mad. I'm not emotional. All this shit is fun. I don't care how mad he gets and this, that, that. Yeah. This is all fun for me, man.
How much your teeth cost, Cam?
$52,000. I got the receipt. Dr. Kirpus, New Jersey.
How long was the process? Did you have to wait years to get your teeth?
I put my teeth on layaway.
Oh, okay.
No, I just went and got my shits. The process is when you do it and you shave it down, they put the temporaries in while they get it. I had to wait because my teeth are porcelain, not actually veneers. They're actually porcelain, big, small, whatever you want to call them. It's a $52,000 job. But shout out to Dr. Kirpus. He does a lot. You know, I don't want to blow people up, but if you're in New Jersey or the New York area. He does everybody's teeth in New York and New Jersey area. And this ain't today. I'm just telling you.
No, because what I heard, your dentist don't got no Ferraris, no sports cars, no nothing.
Whatever. When you say Dr. Kirpus in New Jersey, everybody in Jersey like, oh shit, that Dr. Kirpus. Like that.
Here we go, people. My man Camron. Jump right on the camera. Nice suit too he got on. I'm gonna say, right? Nice clean suit. He usually don't bop like that on TalkWithFlee. I think he pulled a suit because Stan said something about it. But okay, as the clip go in, right? TalkWithFlee. I want you guys to all go over there, subscribe, watch the full interview, full show of TalkWithFlee with Cam, you know, on Revolt TV, you guys. But anyway, Cam come in, he said, you know, I guess him and Sin was on the combo or whatever Sin said he agreed with, you know. So he's saying that Dame is so mad and it's funny to him that he's mad. He said it's all fun for him. And I said agree as well, right? Monetization. You know, we gonna keep it real. You doing it for the view. Let me stop, but for real though. He said, you know, it's funny. And then my man asked him how much his teeth you know what I'm saying? Pick 2,000. Pick 2 bands, man. Pick 2 of those things. How much my teeth cost? They cost some bands, man. You know, somebody's car. You know, it costs more than a lot of people's cars out there, right? But anyway, to 52,000 to Dr. Carpus out of Jersey. Shout out to that. Right. He said he do everybody's teeth out there, you know, so yeah, he don't know, but what's nice is about you know, his dentist don't have Ferraris or something like that from James. Like he said, I know no Ferraris. He's like, well, I know about all that, but he do everybody's teeth, right? And 52 band job, you know. Yeah, you know, shelled up for those. And he said he had to wait. He didn't put his teeth on that way. He said, wait. That dang put his on that way, right? Oh my God, I'm sorry, guys. But this is hilarious. I told y'all it was going to be so entertaining, and it really is. So he said he had to put his teeth on that way. He was able to get it, right? He put temporary issues inside, you know. So I know the process, you people. You know, I know the process of it. I got pretty pity on that. But he said he got porcelain too. He ain't got the nails. You know, he had to wait because he got that porcelain up in his right. He got that real ivory. You know, y'all don't know that about real ivory, right? So he doing his thing, right? You know, as far as that guy, he speaks on that, you know, and he just feel like he had to explain, you know, how much his teeth cost. So as much as Cam's saying he's not bothered, you guys, I gotta say that Cam's bothered, right? Because even though wasn't asked him that question, you know, I think they set up those questions. He asked him that he came up with an answer to that. Pick 2,000, you know, that he wasn't prepared to answer that. He was prepared to answer that question because that bothered him. That he said he had cheap teeth, you know, big or whatever, you know, fortunately, right? So I'm just saying, I mean, we go keep it funky, you know. I like Cam, but I can't be biased on and act like he wasn't bothered about what Dame said. Dame, the fuck, you got him. You was mad too, Cam. You mad, you remember y'all. Around. But anyway, they tested, so Cam had to speak on that. So this is what I'm gonna do, people. I'm gonna go right back into another clip and let Cam continue with, you know, what he had to say about Dame and his response into Dame's, you know, interview with Art and dialogue. Everybody go over there and check out that interview as well. Lil Art and the other group, like Boss Talk. Go check out those interviews with Dang. And so Cam came back. So we're gonna go into a clip of TalkWithFlee on Revolt, people. Go check out the entire interview if y'all want, but we got another clip. My last clip of the day on the situation. And then on the flip side of that, when we come back, I'm gonna give y'all my final conclusion of what I feel and see this situation going as. But I shall return, people. I shall.
I'm not gonna sit and talk about Dame too much, but that's to me, he's so mad. Yo, how mad you gotta be to be like, yeah, I was gonna tell the nigga can't fuck him, but I was so scared my teeth was gonna come out, so I'm not gonna say fuck him now. But now I can say fuck him because I know my teeth gonna come out. And matter of fact, Cam, your teeth are cheap. And that's the problem for me with Dame. And I'm like, damn, bro.
There's no friends around him, man.
That's what I was just about to say. There's
friends.
nobody around him to tell him, yo, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. You probably shouldn't snap out teeth ever. Like, that's what you shouldn't talk about.
He has no shame either, though. He has no shame. He has no shame. He don't
To
care.
me, this is when I see him mad. To be honest with you, I laugh because I'm like, this is my nigga. I fuck with the nigga, and he snapped so good over the years.
Mad good.
She snapped real good. He'll heat you up. And to see him losing a snap contest online, I love it. I love to see him losing this battle online. Because people in the comments are heating him up. And like you say, like, he don't care.
No, he don't
care.
care.
To me, I love it. Because he don't even, that's what's even crazy. He don't even know he's not winning the snap battle. So
Mr. Giles. So you can see people in the clip. This is my conclusion of this scenario for today, right? I can see this getting hilarious. I can see this going back and forth, right? Dame's not letting this go, y'all. He's coming back with something very soon to rebuttal everything that Cam said, right? So Cam said he goes, into his thing, and he's like, it's I think it's very hilarious that Dame is mad, right, about the situation. Like I said last week, you guys, he said that, but I think Dame gonna come back with something. He bothered Cam with the he bothered Cam with the he bothered Cam with the teeth comment, right? Because Cam was bothered by that. Nobody explaining that much. You know about, you don't care about what he's saying, so you had to explain the cost that much. Everybody, if you didn't care, you wouldn't have mentioned it, but he did, so because it messed with him. So anyway, I have to lick my teeth, y'all. But anyway, Cam said, that Dame's been doing this thing for years as far as snappers. I said they the snappers. All these cats, the Harlem snappers, right? And he said he hit you up. They all agree, that he said, but to see him losing the snap battle online, because they heat him up online, it's so hilarious to him. He loved it, right? He's loving it that they getting that thing. And like you said, somebody should tell him, bro, I don't know what you think about, but you should never say nothing about nobody. That's what they say. He has no friends. He has no friends around him who's actually advising him like what was not a good look and what is, right? And I'm gonna agree. I have to tend to agree with Mr. Giles, right? Because it's the truth to that, right? People, like I said, this is hilarious. And I ain't gonna go out into the clips of that, with the music, but they got this song, y'all. That song called Dusty. Do the Dusty. And dang, this dude's hilarious, man. It's so entertaining to the people. But dang got a song called Fredo. Is it Fredo? Yeah, Fredo. You Fredo. Do the Fredo. Do the Fredo. Do the Fredo. The video, y'all gotta check that out, right? Oh, on their channel, right? But they let it go back and forth, so they give us some entertainment, right? You know, when I saw it, I said, man, this is gonna be good because I wanted to see this transaction, right? And so we see what has happened, people. You know, Dame Dash, Camron. We will keep an eye on this, you know, to see where this escalates or goes to. I believe that it's not all the way over, you know. I think that, you know, Cam saying he got love for his brother. I think it has to do with what I said, people, and I think that they're playing this scenario out, right? I think that he's also throwing down alley-oops as well, so that he can get some paper, right? He's giving him content to come back and forth, and then he's giving him content to come back with to bring viewers to his show as well. So I think what Cam is doing is very smart. You know, it's a win-win for both of them. You know, he knows that his back and forth with Dame brings a lot of viewership to his show, but he also knows that it gets Dame checks, right? So like I said, I think Larry even said he like they brothers. I'm not gonna get into that because they still, you know, he knows that Cam is not forever gonna harbor ill feelings towards Dame, you know, and that this back and forth is still some love there. I think he can even see it, so he don't want to jump too far because it's gonna be a point. He's saying that they're gonna be back, you know, rocking with each other, and I think so too, y'all. So that's my conclusion to the show, you know, and Steve's opinion right today with the Camron and Dame Dash show, like you say, right? Sitcom, whatever. The sun continues. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep y'all posted on it. Want you guys to like, subscribe, you know, follow, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, you know. Let's run this up, y'all. I'm still on the road to 10,000 subs. People, that's help your young brother get there. You know, I'm trying to do a slow grind. I'm doing a slow grind, a slow churn, right? But we going. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Catch you guys on the flip side. This has been another episode of Ski's Opinion with your gracious, your humble host, Epi. I'm out.